Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. Listen. I want to thank all y'all, man, for joining the show, man, for joining me today. I appreciate y'all for coming in, man. Please, if you could, hit the like button. Subscribe if you haven't already. Uh, you know, I'm excited to have y'all in here, man, and I appreciate y'all for messing with me, man. I appreciate y'all for sending me your comments, man. Listen, I try to read them all. I appreciate it because, like I said, I want y'all feedback. I need y'all feedback. Y'all let me know what y'all think. You know what I'm saying? Teach me some things I don't know because I don't know everything. So I want to thank y'all, man. Like I said, please like the video, comment, subscribe to the channel if you haven't, because hey, man, I like to go over this good news. I like to hear it. I like to give it. And I like to get feedback, man. Y'all tell me what y'all think, man. Give me some perspectives on what you think going on, man. So first things first, we're going to get into some stuff, man. We got us a new Fong Bong defensive end. Fong just came in with the crystal ball to FSU for Mary Williams, which is the 6'4", 215 defensive end. Out of North Palm Beach, Florida. So that's good news. Another edge guy, a young guy, defensive end, which we've been missing on, in the past. We've been missing on these, high school trench players, So that's a great thing that we was able to get him or get at least a crystal ball for us. Hopefully he commits. Hopefully he signs. I want to say he reclassified. To get into this year. So that's big time. And with all this coach carousel going on, it might be a lot of people might be trying to come back to where they see, you know what I'm saying? They see us now as that team. You know what I'm saying? They see Norvell. He always been a real coach. He always kept it real with him. You know what I'm saying? But then some people go elsewhere for the glitz and the glamour. Now they like, well, shoot, I see glitz and glamour get you with a head coach that's leaving. It gets you where you don't know who your head coach going to be. Instead of going to some foundational stuff where you know who your coach going to be. You know this dude ain't going nowhere. And we about to get into that right now. So with that being said, listen, congratulations to Coach Norvell winning that Bear Bryant Award. That is big time. Yesterday I made a video and I was saying he was nominated and now he actually won. So that's good. I'm glad that he won that award. He definitely deserved that award. Kudos to Mike Norvell, man. It's an award that he deserved. He went 13-0. He earned the right to get to win that award. He deserves the award. I want to say this is the first time a Florida State coach has won the award, even with the great Bobby Bowden and even with, Jimbo Fisher, man. I think this is the first time that a Florida State coach has actually won that award. So that's big time for Norvell and the whole Florida State school, man, to be able to come and win an award as prestigious as that, because it's only been, I want to say, Larry Croker from Miami won one time. I don't even think a Gator coach has ever won that award. But I could be wrong. I know Dabo Swinney has won the award 3 times. So, and I think the award been going back since 1983 is when they started giving out that award. Don't quote me on that. But to think all those years Bobby Bowden did good, he never won the award, man. That's kind of messed up, man. That kind of got me feeling kind of some type of way, man. The great Bobby Bowden didn't win that award, man. He deserved that award now. You know what I'm saying? But he didn't win. Norvell is, I think, the first Florida State coach to ever win that award. Great, win for him. I'm excited. I'm happy for him. Happy for the whole Florida State nation. So that's a good thing, man. So with that being said, I don't think that any coach that's at a Power 5 school should want to leave the school that they're at to go to Alabama. If I'm Auburn, if I'm Oregon, if I'm Florida State, if I'm Texas, You're already at a big Power 5 school. Maybe y'all can help me out on this. Why would you want to leave your school that you helped build from the ashes? You done built this big old Coliseum, and now you just want to leave it to go to Alabama for what? For an extra $2 or $3 million? That money is not going to do nothing but get eaten up by taxes. So when you're making already $7 million a year, what's another $2 million? You know what I'm saying? $2 million. But at the end of the day, it's tax money, man. It's nothing but something that the government gonna take from you, man. So in my opinion, if I'm at a school and I've built it up and I've won championships or I'm competing for championships, why would I leave to go to Alabama? Like, I mean, look, man, back in my day when I was first started watching football, Bama was not even a thing. We looked at them as straight trash. I started watching college football in 93 with Charlie Ward and them, maybe 92. But at the end of the day, back then, Alabama was nowhere to be found. They didn't get good until Nick Saban went there. And then all of a sudden now it's the school to be at. I don't understand that, because we don't have any coaches saying we're gonna leave Alabama to come to Florida State. I don't think there's no coaches that's saying we're gonna leave Texas to come to Florida State or leave Texas to come to the Gators or Miami. But it seems like a Oregon or Florida State, even in Miami, if they had a good coach, it seemed like all these schools that have won championships before, that is not bad teams, they seem like soon when Bama or Auburn or Texas come calling, they leave. And I don't know what that's about. Maybe they're getting some under the table money that I like to talk about. I don't get it. I really don't understand it, because all these teams and schools got money. You know what I'm saying? The TV deals might be a little bit different, and that's why we're trying to get out of the ACC. But other than that, why am I leaving, or why would I want to leave Florida State to go to Alabama? There is no reason, in my opinion. But at the end of the day, it's an honor for them to want our coach, I think, in Mike Norvell, because that's showing you the type of coach that we have. That we do have a good coach, even though I can be critical of him sometimes. He is a good coach. He's taken a team that was terrible after a Willie Taggart era that wasn't so good, and he rose us from the dead, brought life back into this team, and now we are here. You get what I'm saying? We 13-0. We got great kids wanting to come over. So Norvell has done his thing, man. Like I said, it's an honor that Alabama wants him. But at the end of the day, I don't think that Norvell is going to go to Alabama. I think we should be good, no nation. I don't feel he will go there. I feel like he's more of a Bobby Bowden. Back in the day, they did try to get Bobby Bowden to come and coach for him, and Bobby Bowden gave his reasons to why he didn't want to go coach for them. So that's big. I think we got us a great coach on our hands, because one thing I can say about the character is, when I'm always talking about characters, Norvell does have that character to where he's not chasing the light. He's chasing his own light. He's chasing the light that he can create in his own environment. He's not trying to go chase what Nick Saban did or Bear Bryant did or this person did. He's trying to start his own legacy to where people is going to one day say, I want to be like Mike Norvell. I want to chase his legacy. Oh, he's gone from Florida State. I want to come in and see if I can do what he did at Florida State. I really do feel like Mike Norvell is that guy. I don't think he's going to leave. If he did leave, I think it'll be to the NFL. But other than that, I don't think he would leave Florida State to go to another college team. I could be wrong. I could be wrong. But at the end of the day, I think he's where he's want to be. We got new facilities coming. We're getting in talent now through the transfer portal. We also had a great recruiting class, in my opinion, with the high school players. We missed on some trench players, but at the end of the day, it was an overall excellent class to me, in my opinion. So I am almost 80% positive that Norvell will stay with Florida State. And with that being said, there is a lot of Alabama, since Alabama has lost their coach. It's a lot of kids that's going to be trying to transfer up out of there. And we need some of these players. So with Kendrick Blackshire, a linebacker that entered the portal, we need him. Big 4-star right there. Kid, Kendrick Blackshire from Alabama. He's in the portal. There is no crystal ball or no team to where he's going. It's another linebacker right here named Ian Jackson. Ian Jackson. He is a big-time 4-star linebacker that's entered the portal. There is no crystal ball on where he's going. We already got Earl Little from them. You know what I'm saying? We already got Malik Benson from them. So this could be a nice little trend to where we're getting some of these big time SEC players coming over to the nose, baby. They might be ready to come on over to the nose, baby. I joke with my friends all the time, like, man, hey, man, Florida State got a spot for you, man. Hang your Miami jersey up, man. Hang that Gator jersey up, man. We got a spot for y'all over here. So I'm telling these kids, we got a spot for them. Terrence Ferguson, 100% crystal ball to us. Big time O-lineman that we can definitely use. I don't know what's his eligibility like. Let me see. I can tell you what his eligibility like. He from Fort Valley, Georgia. He came in 21, so he probably got a good 2 years of eligibility left. Big time prospect, was a 95, almost a 5-star coming out of high school. Well, you know, he about 4 points shy of a 5-star, but a big time 4-star, highly ranked 4-star coming out. Dude played a lot of ball this past season. Somebody that we can use, man. And I think we're going to see a lot more players leaving Alabama after the spring to go find other spots because Saban is gone, man. And a lot of kids, man, they went there because they wanted to play for the great Nick Saban, man. Old Saint Nick. You know what I'm saying? Because that would have been me. When I was in college, when I was in high school, I never got a letter from Florida State. I had Miami wanting me. I had the Florida Gators wanting me. I had offers from all the Florida schools except for Florida State. My buddy that played on my high school team, he actually had, I was there, he had Bobby Bowden call the house, man. You know how mad I was, jealous. I was like, what? I mean, he was a year over me, but at the end of the day, I'm like, how you got Bobby Bowden to call your house? Bobby Bowden was actually calling around the neighborhood looking for my buddy, man. Was actually calling around the neighborhood, calling other players. He would call players from other high schools and say, do you know this kid? Do you know this kid, such and such? Do you got his phone number? He was actually searching for my buddy, man. So that was big to me just to know, man, Bobby Bowden is calling for you, man. Like, man, bro, if I could have, it wouldn't have been nothing. So it wouldn't have been nothing nobody could do to get me to sign for the great Bobby Bowden. So I understand it. If Nick Saban come into your living room and you an Alabama fan and you love Saban, man, you signing that paperwork, man. You ain't worrying about no nil money. Your parents might be worried about the nil money, but you looking at this man like, hey, I'm finna go get coached by the great Nick Saban. I need to be there. And you gonna go there. So I understand all of that. You know what I'm saying? That's why I can't fault KJ Bolden. And that's my next topic that I'm going to get into is KJ Bolden. What y'all think about this? Y'all let me know what y'all think about this. But to end on that note, I think a lot of those kids from Bama will be leaving. I think because a lot of them did sign up to play for the great Nick Saban. Same way segueing into this next thing right here, man. There's been a lot of rumors, a lot of talk that Kirby Smart is getting hit up by the NFL big time. I'm talking about big time. Like, they want him. They want him bad. And it's like 7 to 9 openings in the league right now as we speak. Now, KJ Bolden left us with egg on our face. You know, we got the signing day curse once again. Our biggest recruit. Last seconds. Like, you couldn't tell us a week before, hey, man, as real as Norvell and them is, man, as real as Pat Surtain is, this is my point. And if I had a kid, and I know they kids, but if I'm a parent, and yeah, I'm talking to you, the parents of Mr. KJ Bolden, because I just feel like, where's the integrity? Yeah, it's a business. It's a whole deal, whatever. Maybe you're trying to get the money up. But at the end of the day, you can tell a coach underneath the table or on the phone. You ain't got to make it public. You can just say, hey, man, I don't want to make it known. But, hey, man, Florida State is just not for me. You know what I'm saying? Kirby Smart and them came. They offered me something I can't refuse. I want to go play for the great Kirby Smart. And, man, I'm not going to come to y'all, man. You could have even said that on your last visit. Get what I'm saying? You didn't have to get us there to the dance and then not dance with us on the floor. You know what I'm saying? I get all suited up, get in my car, pick you up, give you your corsage and all this stuff, take you to the dance, and then you run off with somebody else. Man. I'm heated about that. And anyway, that's neither here nor there. I ain't never had it happen to me too now. I've probably done a few people like that. But no, that's neither here nor there. But at the end of the day, it's not right for a kid to even start to learn how to be like that when you've already said you committed to a team, and then in the waning seconds you change your commit, you sign with a whole nother team on the day of. I think that's just bad. And if you're a parent, I'm sitting my son down and I'm telling him or my daughter, hey man, if this is where you're leaning, call them coaches, man. Be a man. Be a man. Teach them how to be a man. Call them and let them know, hey, I'm not coming. You know what I'm saying? I changed my mind, man. I appreciate it. We can keep it on the wraps. We can keep it down low. We ain't got to let the media know just now, but I'm not signing with y'all on that day. And then y'all can make it be this. And then y'all can come out and say, yeah, we kind of knew he wasn't. He told us he was having second, that way the fans ain't mad. That way it's like leaving a job, man. I get it sometimes. And I get it because sometimes a job don't give you 2 weeks notice. They just fire you. They wait on a Thursday or Friday to let you go because they don't want you to come back up in there and, you know what I'm saying, act a fool. So they try to let you go on a Friday so you can have the weekend to cool off. So I get it, but they want us to give them a 2-week notice so they can go ahead and try to get their stuff together to replace your position. I understand that. So it never works out for us. So I understand when you got the power and you got the shoes is on your foot, the keys is in your hand, you got the right to decide how you want to do your thing. I understand that. But just me as a parent, if my son is a big time recruit or daughter and she's already said this is where she's going to go publicly, and you got these coaches still thinking this on that day, and I don't know, maybe he did explain to them, maybe he did call them and give them, hey man, I'm not doing that. I just feel like, as a parent, I'm going to make sure my kid does the right thing and say, hey, I'm not coming. So with that being said, now you did us like that. You went to Georgia to go play for Kirby Smart. Fine, right? But did Kirby Smart tell you that he going to leave? Is he going to sit you down and say after you done signed that paperwork, hey, I'm gone? No. Did Nick Saban tell them kids that he was recruiting, hey, I'm planning on retiring? Nick Saban knew he was retiring after probably even before that chance, probably even before the playoffs. Nick Saban knew, man, I'm getting up out of here. But he still had to go through the recruiting for his business sake, for the business of Alabama football. He had to go through that to sign those kids to make sure that they wasn't just dropping like flies. Because if Nick Saban would have said, hey, man, I'm leaving before these kids signed, before signing day, I guarantee you they would have lost half their recruits. It's a no-brainer. So now that KJ Bolden did us like that in the last seconds, I don't know, but that just looks like a little bit of karma to me. If Kirby Smart does take an NFL job, that's going to be some karma for your behind. Now you in a team that y'all got a hard schedule next year. You probably going to lose 4 games next year, which ain't bad. A lot of kids want to go and play, in those battles, you know what I'm saying? Because he probably gonna more than likely get burned next year. I don't know. I think he can definitely go get burned. He would have been a day one for us for sure. But with Georgia, I don't know. I think he's still gonna see the field because he's just a talent, man. That dude is a talent. So my question to y'all is, would y'all accept him back? Florida State Nation, will we accept Mr. KJ Bolden back if he said he want to come play for us, man? If he said he want to come play for them good old mighty Seminoles? Or would y'all be in y'all feelings and say, man, we don't want this guy here? I don't know. I don't know, man. He's a kid at the end of the day. So at the end of the day, I blame the parents. I mean, he could be turning 18. He old enough to go to the military. He know what he kind of want to do. But as a parent, you got to be there, the one, as a father, show your kid the route, man. Show your kid the right steps to take, man. Have him be a man in this situation. So I don't know. I don't know if he would even leave Georgia. If he did, maybe he'll go to Auburn, or maybe he'll go to Miami, and maybe he'll go to that team that offered him the $3 million a year. I don't know. But he always said Florida State was where he wanted to be. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? So that's my question to y'all, man. Would you accept Mr. KJ Bolden back? Let me know. I think that's all I got for today, man. I think that's it. We went over Norvell. We went over this recruit. We went over this transfer portal. We went over our little crystal balls. So, yeah, man, that's all I got for y'all today, man. Listen, man, if I hear some more stuff, man, I'm going to come back. I'm going to give it to you just the way you like it. And, you know, we need 2 linebackers and we need a trench player, man. We need not just any trench player. We need a nice, nasty D tackle, man. We get us 2 linebackers and a D tackle. We on our way. Go Noles, baby. Go Noles.